Thanks for the invite. I'm glad to be here today. It was nice last night. I had my first lobster roll ever, so that was exciting. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about the needs and some of the requirements and challenges that we have in aerospace. I apologize, this is going to be a little bit repetitive. We've had a lot of our colleagues from Raytheon, from Northrop, from Lockheed. They've all given similar presentations, so I apologize if this is a bit repetitive. But let's see, I want to give a little bit of introduction into the Boeing company. I think we're all pretty familiar with the commercial airplane side of the company. There's a really good chance that you came here on one of our products. But what you may not realize is that we have a pretty wide product range that includes everything from underwater vehicles, including XLU, UUV, Orca, all the way up to, oops, wrong direction. All the way up to space, right? So we have very large space vehicles, including satellites. Also includes, we've got to get to space, so we need the vehicle to get there, the very aptly named Space Launch Systems. We have currently our two astronauts, Sunny and Butch, are currently at the space station with the CST-100, which was just launched last week. I didn't have enough time to get an actual picture of that launch and get it through the release process, so this is a previous launch. But not only are we in space, but we also have a large number of rotorcraft vehicles. We have Apache. We have what I think is one of the coolest looking helicopters ever made, a joint venture between Sikorsky, who's also now owned by, not Lockheed? No, Lockheed, yes. So we also have tilt-wing vehicles, the Osprey. We have an array of different military vehicles, F-15, F-18. And of course, one of our newest planes, the T-7 trainer. So this is a vehicle that would be used to train our next generation warfighters or the pilots themselves. Not only that, but we have pilotless vehicles. We have a number of different unmanned vehicles. I think the coolest named vehicle, the MQ-28 Ghostbat. This is a venture that was, one of our products that was designed, developed, manufactured overseas. This is all done in Australia. And of course, we have MQ-25, which is an unmanned refueling vehicle. In addition to those products, there's quite a bit more that I haven't talked about. And in addition, we own a number of smaller subsidiaries. Aurora, who is working on developing the next generation of future aircraft. Spectralab, who has one of the, if not the most capable, highest performing solar cells on the planet for space use. In situ, who is a small UAV manufacturing company who makes smaller UAVs. And Millennium Space, who is developing, rather than these extremely large bus-sized satellites, something that is much more smaller and compact. So I'm located in Seattle. Because I'm located in Seattle, that's kind of the heart of commercial airplanes. We have commercial aircraft manufacturing all throughout the United States, throughout the world. But a lot of the manufacturing and engineering is located there in Seattle. This is a fun picture. It's got our entire 7 series fleet from 07, 17, 27, 37. Next to the 37 is a 47. Pay attention to the size difference there. We were all pretty familiar with what a 37 feels like. We fly that very often. We sometimes forget the absolute vast size difference between a 737 and some of our very large vehicles like 47 and towards the end, 777 and 787. So I'm located in Seattle. I work for an organization called Boeing Research and Technology. I'm kind of in between the two major business units of the commercial airplanes and the military side of the company. I'll do development for either part of the company or really anybody that brings me a couple of dollars. My office is directly underneath where this picture is taken. But also, besides myself, we have quite a number of different people working with print electronics in the company. We have people all over the country, from Southern California to from Mesa, Arizona, St. Louis,